Calamity Ganon, the most powerful and destructive enemy in Breath of the Wild. He destroyed Hyrule once, could he do it again and finish off Hyrule? Hello everyone, I'm Hyrule Gamer, and today I'm going to be theorising about what would happen if Calamity Ganon won the battle against Link. Before I begin, this video was an idea from one of my friends on Discord who goes by the name of Ander. I will talk a little bit more about him and his channel at the end of the video. So, the Great Calamity defeats the hero Link. What happens now? Does Hyrule just go corrupt? Well, what I think is that after Calamity Ganon defeats Link, he will go stronger and stronger until he's able to regain his full form that Link was unable to prevent from happening. So, as we already know, Calamity Ganon has been growing his powers stronger and stronger. While Link regains all of the divine beasts, Calamity Ganon grows his powers inside a cocoon made of malice to try and regain his physical form, Ganondorf. We could assume this anyway. Meaning if Link was defeated by Calamity Ganon, after bursting out of his cocoon he could go back to regaining his true form of Ganondorf and become a leader, the leader of Hyrule, and rule the kingdom. Obviously this would not be a good thing at all for the kingdom of Hyrule, as everything would be out of control, enemies travelling the land, attacking the towns and villages across Hyrule, slowly creating a new Hyrule ruled by Ganondorf. Link is the only one who can defeat Ganondorf himself, and as there would be no hero present, the chaos would continue and continue until either a new hero is born and attempts to take on the mighty Ganondorf, or if Link was to be sent to the Shrine of Resurrection again after another 100-year slumber, he returns to be presented with the task of taking on the full form of Ganondorf. Keeping in mind Hyrule would have been took over by Ganondorf and his army by this point, so there would be nobody left at all to help Link. All the villages and towns would either be gone completely or very small amounts of them left. They might have even left Hyrule altogether and sailed out to sea to escape the dark land of Hyrule that Ganondorf is overtook. So if Link was to make a return after sleeping for another 100 years in the Shrine of Resurrection, would he be able to take on Calamity Ganon again, but this time in his full form of Ganondorf? Well, there's a few things that we must take into consideration. These things being, what happened to the Master Sword? Will Zelda still be there to guide him? Will he have the support of the champions of Hyrule? So let's say the Master Sword was to be kept safe and hidden away in the sacred woods surrounding the Great Deku Tree, where Ganondorf's army cannot reach. Would the Master Sword be safe? But then there's Link finding it as well. This would happen just like most Zelda games. Link would venture out into the land of Hyrule, take on dungeons until he's presented with the Master Sword. So first of all, Link would have to survive that. And yes, there could potentially be actual dungeons if this was to happen. Now, the chances are Zelda is still alive, but just like in most Zelda games, Ganondorf has captured her. If Link was provided with the Sheikah Slate once again, Zelda could communicate to Link, although this time it would be much harder as Zelda would be trapped, and all of Hyrule would have changed by this point, all corrupt and destroyed, slowly turning into Ganondorf's kingdom. However, Zelda would still be present, so after Link rescues her, she'd be able to aid Link in his second battle against Ganon, but this time as Ganondorf. As for the champions, they were still able to communicate to Link in Breath of the Wild, even though they were dead. So they would still be present to aid Link. However, the divine beasts this time would be more than likely have took over by Ganondorf's power and used against Link, which would be a big turning point in this scenario, as the divine beasts, as we already know, are absolute giant mechanical beasts which could take Link out very easily if they all combined their powers together. So if we take all of this information in, Link would have a hell of a battle on his hands against Ganondorf, which could mean the fate of Hyrule. Yeah, important stuff. However, with all the other stuff that had happened during Link's absence, it might be too late for the hero to do anything for the Kingdom of Hyrule, as he would have all 4 divine beasts against him, a Hyrule filled with enemies including the Yiga clan themselves, a more secure Hyrule castle to get into, and Link would need to obtain the Master Sword as well to defeat Ganondorf once and for all. So what I'm saying is, If Calamity Ganon defeated Link in that final battle in Hyrule Castle, there would not be much hope for Hyrule's future, as there is a very small chance Link would manage to defeat Ganondorf after all that's happened. Many key people in Link's journeys would be dead due to all the mass destruction caused by Ganondorf. If we look down the other path, if Link managed to defeat Ganondorf, Hyrule would more than likely over a long period of time slowly become the Kingdom of Hyrule again. Although missing most of the whole population of Hyrule, there's a good chance some Hylians, Zora, Gorons, Koroks and Rito survived, so over the years Hyrule would slowly become its true self again and live in peace, as long as Ganondorf was contained and sealed away forever. Thank you everyone so much for watching the video, I really appreciate it a lot, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, I want to give a huge thank you to my friend Ander. This video was his idea, he's a great person and a great YouTuber. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below, you should definitely go and check him out. Again, a huge thanks to Ander for coming up with the idea for this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching the video, and until the next time, I've been Hyrule Gamer.